Welcome to California, officially.
Thank you.
Why did you decide to make the big move?
I wanted to be an Instagram husband, so I figured this was the place to be for that. That's the honest truth.
Well, kinda. Yes and no. It was a spontaneous move. We were down here in LA for work, and we decided to go down to the OC and look at houses. And it was the very first house that we liked. And we're so spontaneous. I was like, Tanner, we need to look at other houses if this is what we're really gonna do.
So we had talked about moving out here like 5 years from now.
And then the next morning, Tanner goes, "Yeah, I just put in a lowball offer on the house to see what they'll do." And I'm like, "Wait, what? Are we really going to do this?" And then they accepted it, and now we're here.
I kind of love that spontaneity. And then congratulations on baby number 2.
Thank you. Yeah, due in August. We actually find out the gender next week. Ashley and Jared are putting on our gender reveal party. Friday, yeah.
So you're going to tell fans?
Yeah, we want to find out. We're going to tell everybody. So I don't think we can wait.
Yeah.
So on Instagram, you said the baby's been kicking your butt.
Yeah.
Has that been because of morning sickness?
Yeah, I actually.
She actually puked on the way here.
I did. I actually puked on the
side. She had to jump out of the car on the corner, and like people are walking by her, and she's puking into bushes.
Right here, right in front of Universal Studios. Real classy.
Those tourists don't care.
But it's been a rough pregnancy.
It's been a really long first. Well, I'm 17 weeks now, but I'm still sick. But my first trimester was really bad with morning sickness. Yeah,
I'm sorry. So how many kids would you ideally want?
I feel like 3 is our agreed upon number.
Tanner always wanted 4. Now that we actually have 1 and we realize how much work it is, I think if this baby's not a boy, we're probably going to try for 3 because he really wants a boy.
Yeah, so gotta have both.
He's such a good baby.
I know.
Honestly.
I know
so,
she is.
And I'm hoping the next one lives up.
So, everyone congratulated you at first, and then they immediately were like, but what about Ashley and Jared's wedding?
Oh,
you know, you're supposed to officiate, but I think we have a backup plan forming.
Right.
Obviously, baby comes first, and you had been trying.
Sure. Yeah, we can't, press the pause button, unfortunately, so it's...
Stop cooking.
Yeah, the timing isn't ideal, of course. The due date is very close to their wedding day, so we'll see what happens. Emmy came early, so maybe fingers crossed this one comes a little early, that way we can still go.
As long as it's healthy. Crossed.
Healthy baby first. But.
Yeah, just came out and released a YouTube video, Pregnant in Paradise, and I'm sure you got a lot of comments and helped a lot of people.
Yeah.
But one of the main things for me is I feel like you probably helped a lot of people use birth control. It can happen the first time.
Yeah.
It did.
Well, you always hear those stories about those couples that get pregnant the very first time they have sex. I never thought that would be me, but it was. And add on top of that the fact that it happened on a TV show in a fantasy suite made things a little complicated, but this is the story of what happened to Jade and I.
We were dumb. I don't know what we were thinking.
Right. Yeah, just, like my odds, I guess, but it didn't work out.
Boom, boom room, it's paradise, it's alcohol.
All right.
I mean, it happens.
All it takes is once, kids. Wrap up.
Your PSA. So why now? Why did you decide to share your story now?
I'm surprised that we ever shared it, to be completely honest. I thought it was something that Jade wanted to keep more private, and I was going to support her during that. But I think now that we have had our second pregnancy, and we had a little bit of a hard time getting pregnant this go around. Jade had a chemical pregnancy, which is almost kind of like a miscarriage.
It's a very early miscarriage,
So now that we just our eyes are more open to the process, I think that she wanted to relay the message that it's okay.
I kind of grew up in a family where when something happens to you, you kind of sweep it under the rug. We never really talked about our problems, and so maybe I still kind of carry that with me to this day, but I do think that it's something that's important that we do address, and it's something that I've kind of been able to come to some sort of peace with, because there's been times of grief and confusion.
It's funny because we went through it and it was such a whirlwind, and it was something that I don't even think we knew how to address at the time. That
no, there was so much going on.
That it was traumatic and it was very sad, but we didn't really talk about it, and so we kind of put it on the back burner, and then we got pregnant with Emerson, and I had a healthy pregnancy with her, and then with our second baby, we had such a hard time getting pregnant, and then I had the chemical pregnancy, and I've had so much anxiety during this second pregnancy, and I've been so scared to lose this baby, and I was like, I feel like these are old feelings
Stirred up old emotions,
that I've repressed for so long, and so I've had to kind of like come to terms with those, and I was like, Tanner, I feel like I need to share this, I need to get this out there, and so it was really mostly for my own emotional health. But
and we went on Caitlin Bristow's podcast. Hasn't aired yet, actually, but there's a confession part of it, and she's like, you know what? That's the only confession I want to make.
Yeah.
So it must feel like pressure has been taken off your shoulders, but also it's been helping you through the grieving process.
Yeah, I mean, it feels good to have our truth out there, and something that we've kept that we didn't even tell our family about. And I don't know if that was just like I felt ashamed or I felt guilty, but it's very freeing to be able to just like say that it happens, and it happens to so many women, and so it was just very like, I don't know, it was just very, I don't know how to describe it except like freeing. Yeah.
I love that. So what is the universe trying to tell you with this miscarriage and with, having a tough time conceiving? I feel like you guys have been through a lot. I've had you on before. Like, what is the universe trying to tell you?
I don't know. The universe talks to Jade better than it does me.
I mean, that there's always hope, I feel like.
Yeah, things happen maybe for a reason. I know it sounds cliche, but if that first pregnancy would have stuck, maybe we wouldn't have Emmy. Maybe something would have gone wrong later down the road with the pregnancy. Who knows?
Maybe no ABC wedding. I was at your wedding day.
Yeah. I didn't. To be honest, I haven't even thought about that aspect of it yet.
There probably wouldn't have been.
Yeah, they may not have offered it. I mean, we still would have gotten married at some point and somehow.
Shotgun wedding.
Right.
Even faster.
Right, but yeah, maybe they wouldn't have been behind that. That's crazy. That's interesting.